Keith, as our forecast, feels like we've already had just enough sun that whatever you say is coming our way, we can manage.
Yeah, and luckily I say more of the same for tomorrow, so that's going to be really nice.
So good.
Last week we talked about, hey, if you can get like an extra day or two off after Memorial Day, really, really nice. Even if you don't, you jump out for lunch or whatever the case may be. We warmed up quite a bit today, actually a lot warmer than Memorial Day. 78 in Portland, 82 in Wiscasset, 80 in Bangor, 79 in Lewiston. Last time we got there was in November in a lot of spots, September and others, so Augusta, Bangor. It's been that long since we were warmed up this much. So that's where we're at today. We'll do it again tomorrow. If anything, it could be a degree or so warmer tomorrow. So the rest of today, make sure sun and clouds, temperatures down into the 60s through the first half of tonight, eventually into the 50s by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow starts off like today, and it kind of peaks around the middle of the day into the low 80s in a lot of spots, and then a mixture of sun and clouds later in the afternoon. So again, maybe a degree or two warmer tomorrow when compared to today, but I think it's going to play very similar to today. The whole vibe starts to change on Wednesday night into Thursday as clouds come in from southwest and northeast. Small scale models disagree on when the showers exactly arrive. I think for a lot of us, it's going to be the afternoon on Thursday, but this model does have some showers right off the bat here Thursday morning over southern Maine, so we'll keep an eye on that. More showers around though in the afternoon into the evening, and then this batch of showers moves out for Friday morning, and Friday is back to a mixture of sun and clouds with an isolated shower, but temperatures should be able to get back to around 70 to 75. So Friday, I think, ends up being a decent day, which means really it's just Thursday that's not ideal. We've got a lot of clouds around and some isolated showers, especially later in the day. The work week, good stuff, right? The weekend, that gets more complicated. High pressure moves out of the way. There's our system for Thursday, and our next one comes in just in time, right on cue for where we've been at Saturday. And at first, the models were kind of wishy-washy as to how intense this low would be. Is it just showers? Is it a rain event? Looks like it's a rain event pretty much all day on Saturday, but we do get the second half of the weekend in good shape. Brian, I'm going to let this one go because my hair is so out of control at this point that I can't even blame you anymore. I was trying to correct it while I was on. Haircut tomorrow, that'll be good. Saturday is the only day I don't like in this stretch. I know, I wish it wasn't Saturday, of course, but you look all around that, it's all good stuff.
Saturday is like that one piece of hair that just comes down and you can't get it right.
This had previously been his job because he's got the heartthrobby hair, but now when it gets this long, it's just...
It does its own thing. I'm with you. Growing it out, it's a process.
It's tough. I need more hair product. We have a new edition of Weather Weenies dropping on News Center Maine Plus. Tonight, Ryan and I talk about an optical illusion he saw today at the beach.
And there was no fog, but I'm going to zoom this in here. What actually you see is a little bit of a mirage.
I've seen this in real life, but I've seen it most often in one setting, and I want you to guess what it is.
I'm not sure.
It's flat Earth, people. You can join us for Weather Weenies every weeknight, and if you have a weather question, email us at weatherweenies@newscentermaine.com, and you can download the News Center Maine Plus app for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.
Admittedly, I always thought that was clouds on the horizon. I didn't realize the light difference. I'm very intrigued by this.
So he mentioned that was his first thought. Checked the satellite and then said, wait a second. That's not it.
Good science going on tonight. All right, we'll tune in. Keith, thanks.